In 2006, there were 48.8 million paid in damages for sexual harassment claims and 59.8 million paid in damages for workplace harassment claims in the United States. That's a total of over 110 million paid for harassment claims. These numbers are staggering. Workplace harassment has truly become an employee-employer epidemic. It costs corporations and employees millions of dollars and lost productivity each year. As an employee, it is important to know and understand your rights and the law. Today I would like to discuss what is workplace harassment, determine how widespread workplace harassment actually is, and discuss what to do if you are a victim of workplace harassment. What is workplace harassment? Workplace harassment can be defined when a person is subjected to repeated behavior that is unwelcome and unsolicited. The person considers to be offensive, intimidating, humiliating, or threatening, and a reasonable person would consider to be offensive, intimidating, humiliating, or threatening. Some examples of workplace harassments are abusing a person loudly, usually when others are present, constant ridicule and being put down, sabotaging a person's work, for example, by deliberately withholding or supplying incorrect information, hiding documents or equipment, and not passing on messages. Maliciously excluding and isolating a person from workplace activities. Humiliating a person through gestures, sarcasm, criticism, and insults, often in front of customers, management, or other workers. Or spreading gossip or false malicious rumors about a person with an intent to cause the person harm. There are bound to be occasional differences of opinion, conflicts, and problems in working relationships. These are part of working life. However, if the workplace behavior is repeated, unwelcomed, and unsolicited, and offends, intimidates, humiliates, or threatens a person, then workplace harassment exists and action must be taken to stop the behavior. Workplace harassment is considered being subjected to unwelcome, unsolicited, offensive, intimidating, humiliating, or threatening behavior. How widespread is workplace harassment? In 2006, there were 23,034 claims filed for workplace harassment. Of those 23,034, 22,408 were resolved. As referenced before, the total cost of the resolved claims was $58.8 million. In addition to workplace harassment, there were an additional 12,025 claims filed for sexual harassment at a cost of $48.8 million. Despite employer and legislative efforts to curb workplace harassment, the problem is still widespread. Lack of preventative measures cost corporate America millions of dollars a year. Most agree that prevention is the best option. Harassment is less likely to occur when employers educate their employees about the consequences of such behavior and provide a clear recourse for victims. What should you do if you are a victim of workplace harassment? If you find that you are a victim of workplace harassment, there are some simple steps you can do to help protect yourself. Understand that in most situations you will have to satisfy a burden of proof to prove workplace harassment has occurred. If you face workplace harassment, you should keep a record of all incidents, taking notes of dates and times, potential witnesses, and details of what took place. Verbally inform the harasser of the inappropriate conduct and that it will not be tolerated. If this does not resolve the issue, file a formal complaint following the normal grievance procedure. If you are a member of a union or employees association, contact your shop steward or representative. If you are not a union member, contact your company's HR manager or someone else in a position of authority. It is widely recognized that preventative measures are the best practice to curb workplace harassment. Employers and employees need to educate themselves on what workplace harassment is, what the ramifications of workplace harassment are, and what to do if they face workplace harassment. Training and education are the best resources to improve any workplace. In summary, we have discussed the definition of workplace harassment, how widespread workplace harassment is, and what to do if you face workplace harassment. By reducing workplace harassment, employers not only improve the workplace environment, but increase productivity and revenue. With appropriate business plan, workplace harassment can be prevented and controlled.